Ever caught yourself saying, "This time will be different," and then somehow it turns out exactly the same? Same type of people, same kind of mistakes, same emotional roller coaster. It's like your heart has a playlist, and no matter how much you try, it keeps playing the same old song on repeat, even when you're tired of it, even when you know every single lyric. So here's the real question: why does our heart repeat old patterns even when we know they hurt us? Stay with me, because by the end of this, you might not just understand your past, you might finally feel free from it. Let's start with something simple. Imagine you meet someone new. Everything feels fresh, exciting, almost magical. They smile, and suddenly your whole day feels better. They text, and you check your phone like it's your full-time job. And deep inside, there's a tiny voice whispering, "This feels familiar." But you ignore it, because this feels different, right? Fast forward a few weeks or months, and suddenly you're back in that same place, overthinking, doubting, wondering where things went wrong. And then that one sentence hits you again: why does this always happen to me? Here's the truth, and it might feel a little uncomfortable. Your heart is not choosing what's right for you, it's choosing what's familiar to you. Not what's healthy, not what's peaceful, just what it already knows. Think of your mind like Google Maps. When you travel somewhere often, it starts suggesting the same route automatically. Even if there's traffic, even if the road is broken, even if you hate that route, it still says, "This is the way." Your heart works exactly like that. It doesn't check if the road is good, it just checks if you've been there before. And most of these routes were created way back in your early life. If you grew up feeling like love had to be earned, you might find yourself trying to prove your worth again and again. If attention was inconsistent, you might feel attracted to people who are hot and cold. If you felt ignored, you might chase people who don't fully see you. Not because you enjoy pain, but because your heart quietly says, "This feels like home." And yeah, that's kind of scary, because sometimes home wasn't even peaceful, but it was familiar, and familiar feels safe even when it hurts. Let's be honest for a second. How many times have you said, "I'm done with toxic people"? And then a few days later you meet someone new and say, "Okay, but this one is different." No, it's not different. It just has a new face and a better introduction. Same story, different character. But here's where it gets deeper. Your brain stores emotional memories. It remembers how certain situations felt, and it tries to recreate them. Why? Because it wants closure. If something in your past felt incomplete, like not getting enough love, attention, or validation, your heart keeps going back to similar situations, hoping this time the ending will change. It's like rewatching the same movie again and again, expecting a different ending. And every time you sit there thinking, maybe this time it'll turn out differently. I once heard about someone who kept ending up in one-sided relationships. Every time they gave everything, time, effort, love, and the other person slowly pulled away. When a friend asked, "Why do you always choose people who don't choose you?" they simply said, "I don't know, it just feels like a connection." But sometimes what feels like a connection is actually a connection to an old wound. Now here comes the twist. Your heart is not broken, it's actually trying to protect you. All these repeated patterns, they're not your weakness, they're your heart's way of saying, "This is what I know, I'm trying to keep you safe." But there's a difference between surviving and living, and repeating the same patterns, that's survival mode. The moment you start noticing your patterns, something powerful happens. You create space between your feelings and your choices. It doesn't change overnight, it's not magical, but it begins. Next time you feel that intense pull towards someone, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, do I genuinely like this person, or do they just feel familiar? That one question can change everything. Because real, healthy connections don't feel like chaos, they feel calm. And I know, calm can feel strange at first, even boring, because your heart is used to excitement mixed with confusion. It's used to highs and lows. So when something peaceful comes along, your mind goes, wait, where's the drama? But slowly, you realize something beautiful. Peace is not boring. Peace is safe. Peace is real. Here's the big truth. You don't attract what you deserve, you attract what feels normal to you. And if your normal is built on past pain, you'll keep repeating those patterns until you choose to change what normal looks like. And yes, that choice is not easy. It means saying no to what feels comfortable but unhealthy. It means walking away from people who trigger your past, even when your heart wants to hold on. It means choosing growth over familiarity. But the moment you stop chasing what hurts you, you create space for what heals you. Imagine waking up and not overthinking every message, not doubting your worth, not feeling like you're too much or not enough, just being peaceful. That life doesn't start when you find the perfect person, it starts when you stop repeating the same story. So if you see yourself in this, don't judge yourself, don't call yourself weak, just understand yourself, because awareness is where everything begins. And hey, if this made you think, if this felt a little too real, do one small thing. Hit that like button so this message can reach someone else who needs it, and subscribe to the channel, because here we don't just talk, we understand, we grow, and we become better together. Remember this, your past may explain you, but it doesn't control you. Your heart may be used to repeating old patterns, but you have the power to write a new story. And maybe next time when that old song starts playing again, you'll pause, smile, and say, "Not this time."